Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from RazorEmporium.com coming at you today for another shave review video. We are coming at you today with the Rolls Razor, the legendary Rolls Razor, and of course we're going to be using the Geo F chumper Eucris. I'm getting excited and a little apprehensive. We're taking off the beard. Let's get started. Well, guys, I have been growing the beard since the last time you saw me do a shave review, and it's been about 5 weeks. And this is my annual tradition. I love it that I get to grow the beard out, winter time, you know, Santa Claus, it's cold outside, but it's time to take it off. We're gonna be using the Rolls Razor. The last time you guys saw me on Christmas Day, we released the collector video with our friend John from up in Canada. We talked about the Rolls Razor, and I said leave a comment if you want to see the Rolls Razor get used, and you guys left the comment. You said yes, use it. And I've been selling and finding these guys for 15 years at antique shops and collections, and I've always been curious. So we're going to use it, but I don't want to have a negative impression of the Rolls Razor's performance because it's trying to hack through 5 weeks of my crazy, scruffy, giant beard. And I always tell you I have a giant beard and I grow facial hair very easily. So we're going to cheat a little bit and we're going to use a buzzer to take off most of it. I got a number 1 guard on it. It's going to get really short and we're going to take that short stubble down with the rolls. So hopefully you'll give me a pass on this because I really don't want to have that same experience we did with the Leaf Razor where I was hacking my mustache off for 30 minutes. I don't think anyone wants to see that again. So with that being said, let's get started. I may take it down to less than a 1. I may take the guard off. Let's see. Now I do want to keep the goatee. Yeah, I'm going to try. I made a giant mess already. I'm going to take the guard off and just go all the way down. Metal on my face. Oh yeah, that makes a big difference. I'm not trying to get everything all symmetrical right now. I'm just taking down a lot of it. That's almost the guy you know. Almost. You all saw, we've been on a roller coaster together, guys. You guys saw me in Movember with the mustache, and I was actually surprised. I never thought I could grow a stash, but that was pretty impressive, if I may say so myself. And then you saw skin, all skin, like, no face, clean shaven. That's the word I'm looking for. Clean shaven Matt. And then you've now seen bearded Matt. We're going to go back to goatee Matt. So for today's shave, we're going to be using the Geo F chumper Eucris. When we put the video out for Eucris, I heard a lot of comments like, finally, you're stocking it. This is great. I've always wanted to use this. It smells fantastic. And I also had another comment. The hard soaps from Geo F chumper are impossible to lather. I got a comment. How can you even do that? It's impossible. The creams are great, but the hard pucks, they suck. So I've never done it. Here we go. Let's see how difficult this is. And I know it comes in this bowl, so we're gonna just go to town. I almost want to take it out of the bowl though, and just hold it in my hand, like the Beatles song. Okay. I think we're gonna first focus on distribution, and then we're gonna go to building. The comment about it being hard to lather, I don't know, guys. It's pretty easy. In fact, I would say it's almost easier than the Razor Emporium soap, which I think is one of the easiest on the market. So, myth busted. Fake news. Fact checked. Yeah, this is great. Love the smell. Do a little whipping. You're seeing it's just like flying all over the place. I got so much lather. Okay, not too bad. Now, I was doing a quick little research on the Rolls Razor before we started shooting, just to make sure I was up to date with my knowledge. These guys got their Really, their bread and butter business was really in the late 20s, mostly mid 30s though. And the whole idea of the Rolls razor, as we're going to see in a minute here, is that it's kind of a razor that can maintain itself. So by this point in history, Gillette had already been out for 30 years. The idea of disposable blades were, really predominant. Schick already had the magazine repeating razor out, but some people were still kind of clamoring on to the idea of straight razors, and these guys kind of did like the throwback. So it's this really cool giant nickel plated case. You'll see there's a serial number over here. We have no idea what these mean. They didn't keep good records, and I don't think anyone has a deciphering code to know what they mean. But there are a couple different models. There's like I think the Imperial, the Viscount, and there's two buttons. There's a button here and a button here. You push one of the buttons and a stone is revealed, a sharpening stone, and you push the other button and the leather strop is revealed. Now, the whole point of this guy was to allow you to maintain the razor yourself by stropping and honing in the actual case. So I can show you that. Now, we did just have this blade honed by our Honemeister, thanks Sal, in preparation for the video. So I'm not going to use the stone, but I will use the strop real quick just to show you. So you go like that, and you see it flips over. And it's actually stropping it, so it's going backwards. Now, the really cool thing is when you inverse this and you put the stone back in, it's actually then pushing the blade into the stone. So it's pretty cool mechanics. And then when you're ready to shave, you rotate it 90 degrees. The little blade comes off. You take your little hoe handle, as Campy Brothers called it, like you're in the garden. You got your hoe. And you now have a little safety razor. The guard gets pushed down into this down position, and you have a safety razor. These are made in England. I think they basically were really in their heyday from the 30s to the 50s. I do have another English razor, an Edwin Jagger, over here, just in case. I'm going to bail because I'm not going to lie. I'm a little scared. I'm going to treat it just like a straight razor and basically start with it pretty much flat against my face, and very slowly, I'm going to make sure it's really tightened on there so it's not going to slip, start to find the cutting angle. Oh my God. Yeah. I am terrified. I am really close to bailing. Wow, it's wanting to just feel like it's just gonna grab and turn sideways and gash my cheek. Oh my gosh! And again, I had very little stubble. I really got it all the way down. You can cut the tension in this room with a knife. No pun intended. Oh my gosh. There's a reason that they started making washing machines. I'm not joking. That's actually the later history, as a company acquired Rolls and turned into a washing machine company. Maybe they should stick with that, because this is, can we get I'm going to ask for the close-up here. Look at that difference in that where the safety bar is and the blade is. It's really dicey. The safety bar is not, maybe I have to go more ride the bar? Slightly better. Okay, slightly better riding the bar. It is not close in any regard. Like, there is so much stubble still left. It's not doing... Okay, definitely ride the bar. I don't know, guys. I've given it the college try. Maybe if you had like next to nothing for stubble and you're just kind of like grazing over an already smooth cheek. Okay, we're gonna try to do a little pull an audible here. I am noticing, and this is not a slam, but you know, I can't. YouTube videos shouldn't just be butterflies and unicorns of that everything's just great. I will say that this Eucris smells wonderful. It lathered easy, but it has disappeared twice on me now. So I would just caution that maybe it needs a nice pre-shave underneath it. Maybe you need to get out of a shower and use it, not, you know, just like walk in a studio and start using it with, you know, dry skin. It feels great. It's just kind of like, it's like the magical disappearing cream. Could be just be me. But back to the other failed attempt here, the Rolls Razor. This channel is all about the authentic and the novel, the new. And guys, you can see these aren't scripted videos. We don't, you know, rehearse everything and do it just for show. Like you're seeing me really, you know, figure out, explore, and, you know, try to problem solve just like you guys would be in your bathroom. I'm gonna give it kind of a little bit more shot maybe in this other cheek, and then I'm gonna probably bail to the Edwin Jagger. At least I'm sticking with England. We got the English shaving soap, we got the other, you know, English rolls. They're beautiful, but they may not be the most functional razor. I mean, a little bit better, but could just be me gaining confidence, but it's still not close at all. It's just like, it feels like it's skipping. Yeah, we're gonna do a little cut down of me just finishing up with this guy, and we'll come back. Wow. Quite a difference that time and technology makes. I get asked a lot about like kind of other razors, you know, obviously my background's Gillette and, you know, a lot of Schicks and Evereadys and Gems and, you know, and people always ask me like, what about other brands, you know? How did they fare? And, you know, a lot of people had great ideas of how to make razors, but it doesn't mean they always worked as efficiently. You saw, like, literally in less than a minute, I got the, you know, all this stubble off. It just flew through it. Wasn't hard at all with, you know, a modern, you know, double-edged razor. Edwin Jagger to the rescue. I always tell people it's my safety, and it does sit here on set. It's always ready to go just in case something goes south. The most challenging thing for me is always getting my goatee to look even. I need one of those little guards. I think that's decent. But, you know, fun. And now if someone asks me, hey, how does a rolls shave? I'll say, well, if you already have, you know, shaved the day before, you're like a daily shaver, maybe you can kind of get through it. I did see on a chat room on Badger and Blade, somebody said that they did not like the guard, that this guard flops around too much. That was exactly my feeling. I mean, look at this. Here, listen to this. It's just kind of clinking around. I saw someone say they welded it in place, or they put this like on a screwdriver handle or something. I don't know. You know, tell me, have you guys used a rolls razor successfully? By doing something wrong, I'm willing to revisit it. If you say, oh, Matt, your angle was so, you know, because I tried like this, I tried like this, I tried like that. You know, what, did I do something wrong? Tell me below in the comments. We're going to finish up with a little bit of the Eucris Skin Food. I did like the soap. I just didn't like that it kind of disappeared on me. And I'm not sure if that's the temperature. It's super cold here in the studio. If it's my skin, I wasn't prepped. I had no pre-shave product on. I don't know. The Skin Food's great though. This feels fantastic. It's like a balmy lotion. But I'm back. Matt is back. The Matt attack. I got the smooth cheeks and neck. Yes, I'm retaining my goatee. Sorry, my wife loves it and so do I. So it's here to stay. Maybe we'll do another big mustache. Maybe I'll do a curly big mustache. Maybe I'll do some giant chops. Who knows? What do you want to see next on my face? Picture me as a Mr. Potato Head. You guys can just put things on. And what razor do you want to see next? So the rolls? I don't know. Tell me another razor that you challenge me to use, and I'm going to try it out. New or, you know, vintage. I'm good for either one. That's all I got from Razor Emporium. If you do leave a comment, you're entered in to win this, the official Razor Emporium black and blue t-shirt. That's all I got. Have a happy new year, and thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to our channel. Like this video if you liked it. Share it with someone who needs to see it, and we'll see you next time at Razor Emporium for all things vintage shaving. Thanks, guys.